Now what is the meaning of sum of the first n terms of an AP? Supposing if this is a sequence given which is an AP, for example 100, 105, 110 and so on till 1000. So what is the sum of the first n terms of an AP? That means adding all this number 100 plus 105, 205, 205 plus 110, 315 and so on. It becomes very difficult to add all the numbers up to 1000. So there is a formula. Sn is equal to, what is Sn? Sum of the first n terms is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If you know the first and the last term, then you can use another formula for that. Sn, not necessary you have to, if you know the first and the last term, you can use this formula also. But if you know the first and the last term, you can use the second one also. Sn is equal to n upon 2 into first term plus last term. So if you know the first and the last term, you can also find out the answer of Sn by using this formula. Now we will solve example 4 and then explain how you can find out using these two formulas. Now example 4, it is an activity based sum. Some boxes are there, you are supposed to fill up those boxes. Now find the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 150. It is given in page number 71. So page 71 it is given this sum. Now what are the odd numbers from 1 to 50? 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. And the last odd number is 149. 150 is not an odd number, it is an even number. So first we will find out n and then we will find out Sn. So a over here is equal to how much? 1. D is equal to how much? 3 minus 1, that's equal to 2. And Tn is equal to how much? 149. So first we will find out n. So using the formula of Tn. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So Tn is equal to, that is 149 is equal to, a is what? 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. Bring this 1 on this side, you will get 149 minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. So 149 minus 1 is how much? 148 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. Bring this 2 below. So you will get 148 upon 2 is equal to n minus 1. So when you divide 148 by n, what you get? 74. That's equal to n minus 1. Bring this 1 on this side. So what you will get? N is equal to 74. When minus 1 comes on this side, it will become plus 1. Therefore n is equal to 75. So we have got the value of n. Now we will find out Sn. So Sn is equal to what? Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is equal to, n is what? N we have got 75. So 75 upon 2 into 2 into a. A is what? 1. 2 into 1 plus n is what? 75 minus 1. D is what? 2. D is equal to 2. That is equal to 75 upon 2 into 2 plus 74. 75 minus 1 is how much? 74 into 2. So that is equal to 75 upon 2 into 2 plus 148. 148. So that is equal to 75 upon 2 into 150. When you cancel this, you get 75. So that is equal to 75 into 75. That's equal to 5625. So Sn is equal to how much? 5625. Now this is inside a box. And this one is inside a box. Now by second method, we know the first and the last term. By second method, we will find out Sn is equal to, this is the first method. Now we will find out by the second method, because we know the first and the last term. So Sn is equal to n upon 2 into first term plus last term. That is equal to n is how much? 75 upon 2 into first term is what? 1, and the last term is 149. So 1 plus 149. So that is equal to 75 upon 2 into 149 plus 1 is how much? 150. So this is kept in a box. When you cancel this, you get what? 75. So 75 into 75 is equal to how much? 5625. So if you see, if you compare both the methods, you are getting the final answer same. So if you know the first and the last term, you can do by this method also. Now practice set 3.3 first sum. First term and the common difference is given. What is that? First term is 6, so a is equal to 6 and the common difference is 3, so d is equal to 3. We have to find out S27. So S27 we have to find out. Since we have to find out S27, so n is equal to how much? 27. Therefore Sn is equal to what? Formula is what? Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Therefore S27 is equal to 27 upon 2 into 6 plus 27. What is a over here? 6. So 2 into 6 plus n is 27. So 27 minus 1 into d. So that's equal to 27 upon 2 into 12. 2 6 is 12 plus 27 minus 1. D is equal to how much? 3 over here. So that is equal to 27 upon 2. 12 plus 26 into 3. So that is equal to 27 upon 2, 12 plus 78. Now what is 12 plus 78? So the next step is 27 upon 2 into 12 plus 78 is 90. Now this 90 will be cancelled by, it can be divided by 2, so you'll get how much? 45. So 27 into 45 is equal to how much? 1215. Now sum number 2, find the sum of the first 123 even natural numbers. So what are the even natural numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So what is your a over here? A is equal to 2. And what is your d equal to? 4 minus 2, that's equal to 2. And what is n? N is already given. N is equal to 123. Now put the formula and then solve the sum. So Sn is equal to how much? N upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is equal to, n is 123 upon 2 into a is how much? 2 plus 123. N is equal to 123, so 123 minus 1, and d is also equal to 2, so into 2. So that is equal to 123 upon 2. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 123 minus 1 is how much? 122 into 2. First do the multiplication. So what you will get? 123 upon 2 into 4 plus 122 plus into 2. 122 into 2 is how much? 244. So that is equal to 123 upon 2. 244 plus 4 is how much? 248. When 248 can be divided by 2, so 2 ones are 124. So that is equal to 123 into 124. So what is Sn equal to? So we'll multiply 124 into 123. So what you'll get? 15252. So the final answer is 15,252. Now third sum, find the sum of all even numbers between 1 and 350. So even number they have asked between 1. So the first number will be what? 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Since they have asked between, so you can't take 350. So before 350, which is a even number, 348. So what is your A over here? A is equal to 2. What is your D equal to? 4 minus 2, that's equal to 2. And the last term Tn is equal to what? 348. So we know the last term. Now we have to find out, first we have to find out n, because n is not given. So Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. So Tn is equal to 348. That's equal to 2 plus n we have to find out into 2. Therefore, bring this 2 on this side. 348 minus 2 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. 348 minus 2 will be how much? 346 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. Now bring this 2 below. So you'll get 346 divided by 2 is equal to n minus 1. When you divide it by 2, what you get? 173 is equal to n minus 1. Now bring this 1 on this side. So 173 plus 1 is equal to n. Therefore, n is equal to how much? 174. Now we have to find out Sn. Now Sn, since we know the first and the last term, first is 2 and the last term is 348, so we can use the second method. You can also find out by this first method also. So we will use second method. Sn is equal to n upon 2 into first term plus last term. That is equal to how much? N is how much we have got? 174. 174 upon 2 into first term is how much? 2 and the last term is how much? 348. Now this 2, it will get cancelled. 87, that's equal to 87 into 350. Now multiply 87 into 350. So what you will get? 3045. Since we have to multiply by 350, so we'll put a 0 over here. So Sn is equal to how much? 30,450. You can find out by this method also as well as by this method also. Any method you can use. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Since we knew the last term, so we use this method. Now sum number 4, in an AP, 19th term is 52 and 38th term is 128. So we have to find out the sum of 56 terms. So let the first term be A and common difference be D in an AP. S 56 you have to find out, therefore n is equal to 56. We know that Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D. So they have given T19 is equal to 52 and T38 is equal to 128. So T19 will be equal to what? Using the formula A plus 19 minus 1 into D. So T19 we already know. How much is T19? 52. So 52 is equal to A plus 18D. Let this be equation 1. Similarly, you find out the other one also. T38 is equal to A plus n, that is 38 minus 1 into D. T38 is how much? 128 is equal to A plus 37D. Let this be equation 2. Now add equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. What we get? A plus 18D is equal to 52 and A plus 37D is equal to 128. When you add both the equation, what you get? 180. 55D is equal to 2A plus 55D is equal to 180. Let this be equation 3. Now don't subtract this. When you add, it will become easier. The sum will become easier when you add and get the equation. Now find out S56. Now we know that Sn is equal to how much? Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So S56 is equal to how much? 56 upon 2 into 2a plus n is how much? 56 minus 1 into d. So S56 is equal to, when you divide this, what you get? 28. 28 into 2a plus 55d. Now we have already got the value of 2a plus 55d. 2a plus 55d is how much? 180. So instead of this, you'll write down 180. So S56 is equal to 28 into 180. When you multiply this, you'll get 5040. So S56 is equal to how much? 5040. So sum of 56 terms is 5040. Now the fifth sum, we have to complete the activity. Find the sum of the natural numbers between 1 to 40 which are divisible by 4. So which are the numbers which are divisible between 1 to 140, that is 4, 8 and so on till 136. So last term is 136. So we have to find out how many numbers. So n is equal to question mark. N is equal to question mark. A is equal to how much? 4. A is equal to 4 and D is equal to how much? 8 minus 4, that is also equal to 4. Formula is what? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So what's the last term? Tn. Tn is equal to 136 is equal to A is 4 plus n minus 1 into D. D is also 4. Now bring this 4 on this side, you'll get 136 minus 4 into 4. Therefore 136 minus 4 is 132 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Now bring this 4 below. So 132 upon 4 is equal to n minus 1. When you divide this, you get 33. Therefore n minus 1 is equal to 33. Therefore n is equal to what? 33, and minus 1 it comes on this side, will become plus 1. So n is equal to 34. Now we have to find out the sum of 34 terms. So Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into 1 into n minus 1 into d. So S34 is equal to what? 34 upon 2 is equal to into, not is equal to, 34 upon 2 into 2. A is what? 4 plus 34 minus 1 into D is also 4. So that is equal to, when you cancel this, you get how much? 17. 8 plus 33 into 4. That is equal to 17 into 8 plus 132. That is equal to 17 into 140. Now when you multiply by 140, what you get? So when you multiply by 140, you get 2380. So the numbers, sum of the numbers which is divisible from 1 to 40, 1 to 140, which are divisible by 4 is how much? 2380. Now sum of the first 55 terms in an AP is 3300. Find its 28th term. So let A be the first term and let D be the common difference in an AP, and they have given S55 is equal to how much? 3300. So Sn is equal to what? N upon 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So S55 is equal to how much? 55 upon 2 into 2A plus 55 minus 1 into D. Now S55 is already given 3300 is equal to 3300 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2A plus 54 into D, 54D. Now 2 is common in this, so it will be 3300 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2. 2 I have removed common in this, so what will come inside? A plus 27D. A plus 27D. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Bring this 55 below. So what will get? 3300 divided by 55 is equal to A plus 27D. When you divide 3300 by 55, you get 60 is equal to A plus 27D. Let this be 1. Now we will find out the 28th term. So Tn is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. So T28 you have to find out, that is A plus 28 minus 1 into D. Therefore T28 is equal to how much? A plus 27D. 28 minus 1 is how much? 27D. But we have already got that A plus 27D is what? 60. Therefore from 1 T28 is also equal to 60. That is from 1. So answer the 28th term. 28th term is 60. Now seventh sum of the three consecutive term is 27 and their product is 504. Find the term. If they ask you to find out three consecutive terms, so we have to take the three consecutive term as A. Over here it will be A plus D, and over here it will be A minus D. So A minus D, A and A plus D are the three consecutive terms. Similarly, if they ask you four consecutive terms, then the middle will be A. This side it will be A plus D. This side it will be A minus D, and over here A plus 2D. Now if they ask five consecutive terms, so in the middle it will be A plus D, over here A minus D, A plus 2D, and over here A minus 2D. So this is the way you are supposed to take three consecutive term, four consecutive term, and five consecutive term. We can change this also if you want. You can take A plus 3D also according to the question. According to the question, we can take anything. It's not necessary you have to take A minus D. You can take also A plus 2D. You can take also A minus 2D. The value of A and D may come different, but the final answer, the four consecutive terms, will remain same. Now we will do the sum number 7. Since here it is find sum of three consecutive terms. So what are the three consecutive terms? A minus D, A and A plus D. So what is according to the first condition? So what are the three consecutive terms? A minus D, A and A plus D. So sum of the three consecutive term is 27. That means when you add all these three, you should get 27. So according to the first condition, A minus D plus A plus A plus D is equal to 27. Here plus D and minus D will get cancelled. So what will be remaining? A plus A plus A, that's equal to 3A is equal to 27. Therefore A is equal to 27 upon 3. It goes in 9th table. Therefore A is equal to what? 9. So we have got the value of A. Now according to the second condition, what they have given, and their product, that means when you multiply all these three you should get 504. So A minus D into A plus D should be equal to 504. So you have to multiply. What is the meaning of product? You have to multiply all the three and the answer should be 504. Now keep this A over here and take A minus D and A plus D together. Now what is A minus D and A plus D? A minus D and A plus D is A square minus D square. So A square minus D square is equal to 504, which you have studied in identity. Now put the value of A. A we have got 9. So 9 into 9 square minus D square. D square is equal to 504. Now take the 9 on the other side. So what you will get? 9 square will become 81. 81 minus D square is equal to 504, and this 9 will come below 504. So upon a 9, it goes in 9's table. 9 5s are 45, 5 4, 56. So therefore 81 minus D square is equal to 56. Now take this D square on this side. So what it will become? Plus D square, and bring this 56 on this side. So what you will get? 81 minus 56. Therefore D square, when you subtract, you will get 25. Therefore D is equal to what? Root of 25, that's equal to plus or minus 5. So there are two values of 25, that is plus 5 and minus 5. So when D is equal to plus 5 and A is equal to 9, what is A minus D? A minus D is equal to 9 minus 5, that's equal to 4. What is A? A is equal to 9, and what is A plus D? A plus D is equal to 9 plus 5, that's equal to 14. And when A is equal to 9 and D is equal to, instead of plus 5, now take minus 5. So when you take minus 5, what you get? A minus D, or what you get? The three terms. A minus D will be 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5, that's equal to 9 plus 5, that's equal to 14. Similarly, A is equal to what? 9, and A plus D is equal to what? 9 minus 5, that's equal to 4. So what's the answer? The three consecutive terms are either it will be 4, 9, 14, 4, 9, 14, or 14, 9, 4. Over here, when D is equal to minus 5, we have got 14, 9, 4. Now the eighth sum, find the four consecutive terms in an AP whose sum is 12 and the sum of the third and the fourth term is 14. So let the four consecutive terms be A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D, as we had discussed before. Now they have given their sum is 12. So when you add all this, you should get 12. So A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 2D should be equal to 12. Now your minus D and plus D will get cancelled. So therefore 1, 2, 3, 4A plus 2D is equal to 12. Now what is common in this? 2 is common, so divide throughout by 2. So 4A divided by 2 plus 2D divided by 2 is equal to 12 divided by 2. Or you can remove 2 common directly also. Now 2 and 2 will get 4 and will get cancelled. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 2 6 are. So therefore 2a plus d is equal to 6. Let us take this as equation 1. Now they have given the sum of third and fourth term is the sum of third and fourth term is 14, which is the third and the fourth term. This is the first term, this is the second, this is third and fourth. So we will take the third and fourth, that is a plus d plus a plus 2d is equal to 14. Therefore what you will get, a and a together will become 2a plus 2d plus d is equal to 3d is equal to 14. Let us take this as equation 2. Now if you compare, both are 2a, both are having same signs, so you will subtract equation 1 from 2. Now first write the 2a plus equation 2 you'll write first, 2a plus 3d is equal to 14, and then write equation 1, that is 2a plus d is equal to 6. Since you are subtracting, the signs will change. 2a plus 2a and minus 2a will get eliminated, plus 3d and minus d is how much? 2d, and 14 minus 6 is how much? 8. Therefore d is equal to how much? 8 upon 2. Therefore d is equal to 8 upon 2. When you cancel this, you get 4. So the value of d is equal to how much? 4. Now we have to find out the value of a. So substitute d equal to 4. In any of the equation you can substitute. We'll substitute in equation 1. What is your equation 1? 2a plus d is equal to 6. 2a plus d is equal to 6. Therefore 2a plus d is equal to how much? 4 is equal to 6. Therefore 2a is equal to 6 minus 4. Therefore 2a is equal to 2. Therefore a is equal to 2 upon 2. This will get cancelled. Therefore a is equal to what? 1. So we have got the value of a and d. So we can find out the terms now. A minus d will become what? A minus d is equal to what? 1 minus 4, that's equal to minus 3. A is equal to what? 1. A plus d is equal to 1 plus 4, that's equal to 5. And a plus 2d is equal to what? 1 plus 2 into 4, that's equal to 1 plus 8, that's equal to 9. So the 4 consecutive terms are the 4 consecutive terms are, what are they? Minus 3, 1, minus 3, 1, 5 and 9. Now the ninth sum, if the ninth term of an AP is 0, that means T9 is equal to 0, then show that 29th term is twice the 19th term. So let A be the first term and let D be the common difference, and we know that Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1. Therefore T9 is equal to what? A plus 9 minus 1 into D. T9 is equal to what? 0 is equal to A plus 8D. 9 minus 1 is how much? 8D. Let this be equation 1. Now we will take T19. T19 is equal to what? A plus n minus 1, that is 19 minus 1. 19 minus 1 into D. Therefore T19 is equal to A plus 18D. Now break this 18D into 8D plus 10D. 8d plus 10d is equal to how much? 18d. So we will break this up. T19 is equal to a plus 8d plus 10d. So this 18d I have broken up into 8d plus 10d. Now what is a plus 8d? A plus 8d is equal to 0 from 1. Therefore T19 is equal to 0 plus 10d from 1. Therefore T19 is equal to how much? T19 is equal to 10d. Let this be 2. Now we will take 29th term. T29 is equal to a plus 29 minus 1 into d. Therefore T29 is equal to a plus 28d. Now break this 28d like previous one. So T29 is equal to a plus hd plus 20d. Now a plus 8d is equal to how much? 0. So a plus 8d is equal to 0. Therefore T29 is equal to 0 plus 20d. So T29 is equal to 0 plus 20d. Therefore T29 is equal to how much? T29 is equal to 20d. Therefore T29 is equal to 2 into 10d. Now what is 10d? 10d is T19. Therefore T29, let us take this as 3. So T29 is equal to 2 into T19 from 2 and 3. From 2 and 3. So what is the answer? So T29 is 20d. T29 is twice T19. Therefore answer will be what? The 29 term is twice the 19th term. So the 29th term is twice the 19th term.